Well, what do you know? A nice day in Wisconsin. That means we can finally take the BMW out. It's been so many months since I haven't driven this car, and I have missed it. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're just gonna go take the BMW out for a little drive. Get some heat into the motor, the gearbox, get the oil flowing, get everything nice and warm. It's been a long time since this car has been driven. The car didn't start up once I first pulled it out. I feel like the sun is about to bake me though, and I'm about to eat my words that it's not too hot because I'm sweating a little bit. But, man, I can't wait to take this car out again. It's been so long. There's a couple things I need to be fixed in the car this year, just kind of like maintenance things like this. But oh, I missed that mechanical click of the gearbox. Let's take it out for a little drive and put some heat into this motor, the transmission and everything, because it's been so long. When you start driving this car, you start realizing how forgiving some of the newer manual transmissions are, because this one is very direct, and if it's not where it wants to be, it's going to let you know that very quickly. And all the newer manuals I've been driving have had auto rev match for the most part. Getting used to rev matching again and kind of just mastering the car is like a whole new thing. You kind of forget how difficult the older cars are, or how different these older cars are compared to the newer ones, because once you do master it, you realize how smooth it is, but until then, these cars drive pretty rough. A lightweight inline 6 with a 6-speed manual transmission and an open top. This car is such a great experience to drive, and there's not really much else in the category, unless you're getting an M3 really. Having that old school feeling with the open top, and of course this car being lighter than an M3, still having very rigid suspension, very just 90s BMW like perfection. I think this was like the best time period for BMW. The newer cars are really cool but overcomplicated, not too reliable, while these cars are very solid. They do have their issues, but for the most part, a lot of the issues you can kind of live with because of the performance the car is giving you and them not being too serious. I did say I wanted to sell this car at one point, and I had it listed for sale. I still do have this car listed for sale. If anyone's interested in buying it, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm still considering selling it just because the car is worth a decent amount of money. It has appreciated quite a bit, and it would open up another spot in the garage for something new. I've had it for a couple years now, and I don't really drive the car all too much, even though when I do drive it, I very much enjoy it. And I will miss this car because there's not a lot of things that could replace it with as much power as it has, as lightweight as it is, and kind of how it's built. There's not much in the price category and not much in the driving category either, no matter how much money you're spending. You do realize how smooth the motor is though. When you compare it to driving the Mustang, this car feels just so much smoother and direct, and just everything's more reformed than what the Mustang is. Well, I mean, that's kind of a given because that's like a more American muscle car, while this is a finely tuned German sports car. But I love how this car drives. Nothing quite beats the open top experience, not even just in this car, but overall. I don't really like spiders and, you know, the convertibles, but I think a Roadster like this, the Miata and stuff like that, it's appropriate to have a roof off, or even like a T-top or something like a Corvette. I understand the experience. I have said many times, like a thing like a Mustang in a convertible, Camaro in a convertible, I absolutely hate the look of it, which I do. I will stand by that. But something like this is a little different, and I mean, how can you not like this? It's just so cool. You don't see these like ever. I've seen one of them, and that was in California one time last year around springtime. I saw it driving on the streets, and I was like, oh my god, I have one of those. I'll throw the picture up. I think I have it somewhere. But I have missed driving this car quite a bit. It is for sale, but we never know what's going to happen, whether it sells or not. I mean, I have it listed for what the car should be worth. If you guys want to see more of the BMW, don't want me to sell it, make sure you guys let me know in the comments. I definitely do want to put a new set of tires on it regardless if I sell it or not. If I don't sell it, I'll probably put tires and some aftermarket wheels and probably get these wheels refurbished and put them on the side. Along with that, it needs a little bit of an alignment because the steering is off and it needs a new shift knob. Other than those couple of things, the car is pretty much like where I want it. I mean, very original, very just perfect. The badge in the back needs to be replaced, but that's pretty much it. This car has been pretty well taken care of by the original owner, other than a couple scrapes. I completely forgot about this. I don't know how I forgot about this, but there's a scrape there because it got bottomed out by the previous owner. But it's been maintained really well, and if I do sell it, I probably will not be able to find another one quite the way like this without spending a significant amount of money. And this car only has like 84,000 miles on it as well. But that's all I have, just a short little video taking the car on a little drive. I'll give you guys some revs and then we'll end it off. But if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. That's all I have. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video.